work as an airport officer. A man just showed me a passport from a country that doesn't exist. When a strange man walked up to me and spoke in a language I had never heard before, I wasn't sure how to react. I called over my manager, but I just never could have guessed the horrifying reality this would lead to. We took the man to our questioning room to get him to give us some form of identification. After countless failed attempts at communicating with him, I pulled out my driver's license and pointed to it, hoping he would understand what I meant. That's when he handed over his passport. It seemed legit at first, but that all changed when I took a closer look. I noticed that his passport said he was from a country named Agartha. We didn't know what to make of it, but he stared at us, as serious as he could be. Eventually, we called in an officer of foreign affairs from the FBI, and that's when things got serious very quickly. The mysterious man provided unidentified currency, photos from an unidentified land, and the passport from the unidentified country. This FBI guy was baffled. He had no clue what to do, so he eventually gave this man a map, and after some more arm flailing, managed to ask him where he was from. This man looked at the map for a minute, and then adamantly pointed to the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. This FBI officer looked confused, and after some phone calls he took the man's bag and then placed him in handcuffs and transported him to a nearby jail cell. We began to unpack the bag and found more objects from this unidentified land, such as postcards, a laptop with a brand no one had ever heard of, and some more photos. These photos are what has been keeping me up for the past 20 hours. Their contents were of some unidentified land taken from a large tower. The city was decimated, bodies everywhere. The photographer seemed to be the only living one in the area. These pictures continued for what must have been 20 photos, constantly following the location of the last picture, all leading to one obscure house in this city. Then we got to the last picture. It was a picture of a man, looking at the camera hopelessly, hands chained to the wall. He still had his business attire on, but was missing a button up under his blazer. His skin was exposed, and we could see unattended cuts festering at his skin. The man looked to be on his last breath. After seeing this, the officers apparently rushed to the jail cell for questioning, but when they got there, they were told the man had never arrived. Then, they ordered the police station to track down the squad car using GPS, but the car's locator no longer existed. It hadn't given off a signal in 13 minutes, and no one had heard from the two officers. One night, as I sat at my desk, scrolling through the same photographs yet again, I noticed something I hadn't seen before. In the background of one of the images, obscured by the ruins of the city, there was a faint, shadowy figure. It was almost imperceptible, like a whisper in the darkness, but it sent a chill down my spine. I zoomed in on the photograph, trying to make out more details, and that's when I saw it. The figure appeared to be tall and cloaked in darkness, with elongated limbs that seemed to stretch unnaturally. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly, malevolent light. My heart raced as I continued to examine the other photographs, and to my horror, I discovered that the shadowy figure appeared in each one, always lurking in the background, watching and waiting. Terrified, I brought my findings to my manager, who shared my sense of unease. We showed the photographs to the remaining officers and detectives who had worked on the case, and a sense of dread settled over the room. As we delved deeper into the mystery, we uncovered more disturbing information. The man's passport, which had seemed so legitimate at first glance, was now revealed to be filled with strange, indecipherable symbols that defied any attempts at translation. The unidentified currency, upon closer inspection, appeared to be made of a material unlike any known on Earth, emitting an eerie, faint glow when exposed.